Welcome to the coach trip. 7 couples on a 30-day tour of Europe. For some of them, it could be the holiday of a lifetime, taking in some of Europe's most famous sights and cities.
The overall trip's just been a holiday of a lifetime.
But for others, it could be a complete nightmare.
Because you have been late most mornings, and it does put a strain on everybody.
And you'll never make it as a singer because you've got no talent.
Oh, you have, don't. Oh.
You ignore him if anybody's got no talent.
The big bird and the tattooed lady, common as muck.
This is no ordinary coach trip, because if you don't like the people you're travelling with, you can vote to send them home.
Let me say, you asked me a question. Would you like to hear one? Let me tell you, you've asked me, let me answer you.
Travelling on the coach trip are Jackie and John.
You have been my politically correct partner, haven't you? Sweetie.
Phil and Marion.
Well, beer, that's one of the good things we can say about Germany, isn't it?
Pete and Barbara.
Au rapport de vise à Mortella, le roi, la loi, la liberté.
Pasquale and Bob.
I was quite surprised when I got on the bus. It was like walking into it was like walking into a cheap supermarket, to be quite honest with you.
Emma and Sally.
I'll have a bad day, she'll have a bad day, and we take it out on each other.
Max and Tom.
It was lovely. I'd say the best thing about it was probably the woman that was hosting it. She had quite a sexy accent. Yeah, she was nice.
Steph and Joanne.
You could have got the bus up here, you know. I'll go some donkeys.
Oh, I'm having a fag. I'll catch you out, seriously.
Oh, can we not just cut across?
And keeping the whole thing running on time is Brendan, their tour guide.
And he wants, like, English boiled ham. That's what he's... Is it, like, English boiled ham? Well, how can it be English boiled ham when we're in the middle of the, the Rhine Valley?
Yesterday, day 3, saw them roll into Germany, where they visited Koblenz. They met some locals.
I always thought German women were rough, but by God.
New arrivals, Pasquale and Bob, didn't exactly hit it off with John.
John, I find quite ignorant.
I sense that Pasquale picked up, right or wrongly, an air of homophobia.
I've tried talking to him on numerous occasions, but I get more sense in talking to my ironing board, I think, to be quite honest with you.
And at voting time, it was John and Jackie who were awarded their first yellow card.
I shall wear it with pride.
Thank you.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and the coach trippers are waking up in Boppard. As usual, tour guide Brendan is rounding up the passengers so the coach can make an early departure to their next destination, the German town of Baden-Baden. Yesterday, Max and Tom were criticised by the other passengers for being late in the mornings, so to stop any ill feeling, even they are up bright and early. But there is a problem for Phil and Marion.
Jennifer, how are you feeling?
It's
still swollen?
Don't look like Elephant Man now.
Right. No, you don't.
But I feel fine, it's just that it's just
but if
a bit
it's an
swollen.
abscess, it's best to get it treated, so we'll send you over to the doctors and get you some antibiotics. Last night Marion came to me and she's got a bit of an abscess starting, so we've arranged for her to go across the street to the doctor, and he will prescribe us some antibiotics to bring the swelling down. But it is best that we actually get it sorted now, because, abscesses can get really nasty. And obviously they're very uncomfortable and very painful for her, But it's just one of those things. It happens, But at least we've got a doctor across the road, and he'll sort her out. And hopefully she'll be able to, be firing on all pistons very, very soon. Okay.
So, as the coach departs, Phil and Marion head to the doctors and will hopefully join the coach later. The route to Baden-Baden takes the coach close to the famous fairy tale road. It runs through the area where the brothers Grimm set many of their stories, such as Rapunzel, Hansel and Gretel and Cinderella. In honour of this, and to lighten the mood after yesterday's tension between Pasquale and John, Brendan has arranged a fun activity to fill the journey time on the coach.
Your little activity as a couple, to write me a fairy tale. Now, the thing is about this is that you've been travelling together for nearly a week now, so I want you to draw on your characters from your fellow passengers. So, for example, Max could be the dashing prince, couldn't he? You know what I mean? But also, we need you to write in a villain. So one of you has got to be the villain.
So as the coach winds its way through the Black Forest to Baden-Baden, the passengers feverishly write their fairy tales. Little do they know that Pasquale and Bob's story is about to cause some coach controversy.
So, first of all, this is Pasquale and Bob's. Once upon a time, in the far-off land of Kerplunk, just outside Koblenz, there lived a handsome prince called Ginger Tom, who was madly in love with Princess Steph. How he longed to play with her sweaty... Can't really say that one. But evil Lord John, the ruler of Kerplunk, had placed a curse on anyone having fun.
Baden-Baden lies in southwest Germany in the Black Forest region, close to the French border and Strasbourg. Much of Baden-Baden's fame comes from its underground thermal springs. Almost 1 million litres of water emerges daily at a temperature of up to 68 degrees Celsius. In the elegant 19th century Trinkhalle, you can sample the spring water as well as booking tickets to the town's many other cultural attractions, including the festival Spielhaus, the second largest festival hall in Europe. As well as this, an array of upmarket shops and open spaces has made Baden-Baden Germany's millionaire's playground. But as the coach arrives, some of the passengers' minds are still on the fairy stories they wrote on the way. It seems by casting John as his villain, Pasquale has fueled the ill feeling between them.
What there? I've done nothing offensive. I mentioned him as a villain.
It was a cheap shot. It came actually over as a cheap shot.
The fairy tale seemed to give someone, the two queers, an opportunity to get back at me because they seem to think I've taken a dislike to them because they're queers. But no, I've got queer friends.
I can understand where John's coming from because he's from a much older generation, a generation where that wasn't sort of readily accepted. And the man's nearly 80-year-old, you know, he's fought for his country and that, you know, and he's entitled to his views.
Someone like John actually died, well, he could have died, so that people like Pasquale, Bob and myself, all of us, could actually live and have a life and a good time. And I think they actually showed their prejudice against him. And I think it was Dirty Paul, actually.
1 minute she's saying to me he was in the war to save me. Well, if I am a puff, he saved a puff. But then he doesn't want to be on the coach because I am a puff. So why bother fighting in the war to make this a better world when you're just an ignorant old man?
He gets on well with Jackie, and because Jackie's got the right attitude to him, apparently. If I did have anything to say to him, it'd be just to tell him, you're a bloody queer and you've got a queer attitude that you want to get rid of. If you want to get on with people and get them to accept you, get rid of your queer attitude about homophobics.
So there are definite cracks appearing within the group by the time Phil and Marion rejoin them, and they all head for lunch. After the main course is polished off, Brendan has arranged for them to have a special treat. Dessert will be the local speciality, Black Forest Gâteau. And not only will they get to eat it, the group are first shown how to make this German classic in the Kurhaus kitchen. Black Forest Gâteau, or Schwarzwald-Kirschtorte, to give it its German name, can be found in almost all cafes and restaurants in the region. There is one very special ingredient, a healthy dose of Kirschwasser, a cherry schnapps made from cherries specific to the Black Forest region.
Well, I think that English gâteau myself, just made in Germany. I think they pinch all our best ideas. We had Sherwood Forest, so they had the Black Forest, you know, and they're just jumping on bandwagon.
As well as the chocolate, cherries and alcohol, the other key ingredient is a whole lot of cream.
Things like that are quite different because they see them on a normal television, you know, see chefs making, you know, things. But to actually be in a kitchen itself, in the Black Forest, seeing a Black Forest gatto being made was quite special for them. And they enjoyed it very much, you know.
And some of them just can't wait until it's finished, so they help themselves.
While they were making the gatto, they did push the flakes a little too close to us. And of course, you know, what are you going to do? So we tried a few of the flakes.
I can't help it. It's chocolate, it's food, it's cream. It's all too good. It's like heaven in a tiny circle.
Having seen it made, it's time to try some. But on the way out, it seems Steph has developed a habit for pinching souvenirs.
You mean the chocolate, don't you? The chocolate that I've got in my pocket. I only nicked one and he ate the other one.
Delicious.
So they're all full of gatto, and coming up in part 2, they get to work some of it off in one of Baden-Baden's famous spas. And tensions run high between John and Pasquale in today's vote.
Who's making eye contact now, or not making it, eh?
As far as I'm concerned, he is a lowlife, a cockroach.
Today the coach trip has arrived in the German spa town of Baden-Baden. The group have already seen how Black Forest Gatto is made and got to try some. But there has already been some tension between the group's elder statesman John and the new passengers Pasquale and Bob. Luckily, the group are in no better place to relax. Literally meaning baths, Baden-Baden has been a famous centre for the healing power of water since Roman times, and hopefully the group's second visit to the town's state-of-the-art Caracalla Spa will calm everyone down a bit.
Yeah.
The thermal water of the spa comes from natural springs in the Florentine Hills in Baden-Baden, which are over 12,000 years old. As well as being generally relaxing for the body, it is said to be effective in the treatment of a wide range of medical conditions, including spinal and gynecological disorders and arthritis. And after just 15 minutes, the therapeutic waters seem to be doing the trick.
Oh no, it's nice. It's been lovely. I've had a bit of a traumatic day, so it's nice to unwind in a little bit of water and with some nice space around me.
That's really chilled us out. So those things, it's like just somebody massaging you, isn't it? It's really good.
Yeah, great stuff, this, isn't it? Hey, but the trouble is they keep mistaking me for a marine animal, you know. They keep saying, the girl keeps saying, look, there's one of those marine creatures.
For Phil and Marion, their new love affair with Germany is really blossoming.
He's changed his mind to Germans completely.
Yeah.
They're not all what he thought they was.
I do have one thing in common with German women, though.
Most of the group are happy and relaxed, but with the vote approaching soon, Bob is still upset with John.
I don't know, the whole atmosphere has changed now, and I can't see us making up with John. And after what's gone on, it's just making me not want to interact with everyone, because I'm just so off now.
So I may have been intense, but not worked up. I never get worked up, you know. I think I can compose myself pretty quickly. I'm relaxed again and ready to enjoy myself, which I've done all the way up to now.
With everyone refreshed and rejuvenated, it's time to towel off and get on with the day's vote. On Coach Trip, the passengers' holiday will continue for as long as they remain popular with the other travellers. Because on this trip, at the end of every day, each pair vote privately for who they want off the coach. Whoever gets the most votes is awarded a yellow card. If they are given a second yellow card during the trip, they are sent home to be replaced by a new pair. With all the votes cast, Brendan gathers the group together to hear the results.
Jackie and John are already in possession of a yellow card, so should they incur any more penalties this evening and receive a further yellow card, they will be given a red card and will leave the tour tonight.
Phil and Marion are first to vote.
As you know, today we've been off the bus for most of the day because Marion had an infection. Yeah. Well, in her mouth, by the way. I'm really sorry to say that tonight we've voted for Tom and Max.
That's fine, mate. Not at all. We owe you one.
Well, this has been one of the hardest decisions of my life, but I'm afraid today we are voting for Pasquale and Bob. Pasquale and Bob made a very
grave error of judgment.
They made a very cruel remark, and it has deeply hurt John's feelings. It was a cruel and thoughtless thing to do. I am so sorry that the whole thing escalated into this stupid testosterone-fueled World War III between two stubborn men. But, oh, do you want to add anything?
No, you've covered it adequately there, Jackie, except for the two stubborn men, just one stubborn man.
Okay.
Okay.
We're voting tonight for Barbara and Pete.
It's just we don't know to vote for. We voted for you because you voted for us.
It's getting really hard. Sorry.
Petty.
Okay, me and Tom are voting for a person from a couple that frustrated us a bit when they voted for us yesterday. It's going to be John and Jackie.
Basically, last night, John decided he obviously had to get something off his chest. And he basically said that he wanted us to get a yellow card, so then it would be easier for us to get a red card, and he'd get rid of 2 more smokers.
It is tonight with great reluctance that we are voting for Jackie and John. We appreciate that they are on a yellow card, but there was a bit of, what should we say, nastiness at the new people coming on yesterday. From the word go, there seemed to be a brusque attitude towards them, and twice today you've referred to them as 2 puffs in my hearing, which I find quite offensive. You know, if you want to have a go at me, then fair enough. It's water off a duck's back. But we're in the year 2004. That's not how we talk about people. We've been accepting of you, John. You've not been accepting of them. You've prejudged them, and you've not given them time. You've prejudged them. And I feel extremely sorry for Jackie. Do you deny saying that to me today?
That was in the privacy of a toilet.
Exactly.
I've had a great time these past 36 hours, but I feel that although Jackie's been absolutely wonderful, a tonic, she's been chatty and friendly, John has made no eye contact with me at all today. Yesterday, 3 times I tried to approach him. I didn't realise that I suffered with BO, so it must be my sexuality that he's threatened by. So I really am sorry to Jackie, who's a wonderful character, but I feel I have to vote for Jackie and John. To be honest, I really don't want to be on holidays with an ignorant human being. As far as I'm concerned, he is a lowlife, a cockroach.
There's somebody here who's just spoken against us, who seems to have a chip on the shoulder about something. There's a lot of people in this world, and they have a chip on the shoulder about something, whether it's the colour, the sexuality, or whatever else. And they seem to think that if people don't fall all over themselves, you know, to be with them, they must be against them. Quite wrong altogether. I'm not against anybody. He says we never made eye contact. Who's making eye contact now? Or not making it, eh? I am. He's not. So I'll leave you to judge. where the ill feelings come from. Certainly not from me. This sort of feeling that's coming now that you talked about, Peter, has only come in since they come on the show. Somebody who's known me less than an hour comes up to me and puts their arm around me, somebody I don't know. I said I don't take kindly to that. I need to know people a lot longer before they get familiar with me.
This is a generational misunderstanding, and it's just gone worse and worse and worse, and I think there's just two polarities
I really am
here.
afraid to say it's nothing to do with generation. It's called being friendly. By placing a hand on someone's shoulder and trying to greet them.
That's what you did. That's what you did.
And is that offensive?
To me it is, with somebody that I've only known so little. No.
I pity you. I was just being friendly. Please forgive me for being a nice person.
I pity the rest of them who have to put up with you on this show from now on. I'll be glad to be off it. Now that you're on it, I'll be glad to be off it. I don't care. Look, Jackie, I'm going to say my piece.
I know, you have a right to say
Right, good. Well, don't try to curtail me. If he's going to have his say and Pete's going to have his say, I'm going to have my say too.
I'm so sorry, Pete. I'm really sorry.
Okay, basically we're of the same school of thinking as Barbara and Pete. So we're voting for Jackie and John.
I can just be myself, I can't be a hypocrite.
No, I know you can't, John. We're not expecting you to be, but we're just saying within the group that's caused animosity and it's caused an atmosphere.
Everyone's had their say, so Brendan delivers the final verdict.
Jackie and John have received 4 votes this evening. So that means you get 1 yellow card. And because you're already in possession of a yellow card, I have to now give you a red card. So if you'd like to follow me, we'll get your bags and you can say your goodbyes.
Okay.
Thank you.
With 4 votes, John and Jackie are off the trip, and Pasquale is savouring his victory.
I will sleep beautifully tonight. I really will sleep like a princess, thinking that he's flying home. I feel saddened for him. I will pray for him tonight.
But despite such universal disapproval, John is unrepentant.
He got a chip on his shoulder from the start, just as a lot of other people have. You get these people, coloured people, if anything happens to them, oh, it's because I'm black. If anything happens to them, oh, it's because I'm gay. I don't give a shite if he's gay or not. He can be as gay as he likes for me.
You
as long as he doesn't
did
come
not hit it off.
put it on me.
I mean, you didn't like them when they came on. For whatever your reasons, you didn't like them when they came on. And it just went from bad to worse from there. Oh, sweetheart, don't. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You have fun. You enjoy it. Make the most of it.
Don't bother, Babs.
No.
I can't stand hypocrisy, love.
It's not hypocrisy.
No,
We've got our principles as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just
Goodbye.
enjoy your life.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It's a shame. It's a shame, but hey. Yeah.
No, from my point of view, it's not. I'm glad to be rid. I am glad to be on my way home.
So while the coach heads off to the hotel, John and Jackie are left to wait for their taxi to the airport. Next time on Coach Trip, the group head to Munich, where they meet John and Jackie's replacements, who are a little bit different to the rest of the passengers.
I work with horses. As a profession, I break them, train them, and teach riding. I'm at the moment attempting to become a pilot myself.
They're gals who shop, you know, they're gals who lunch.
And Pasquale talks tactics.
She must go. That is my next vendetta, to get rid of the poisonous dwarf.